Public safety announcement. Boy, I touched the nerve yesterday. Yeah, I touched the nerve yesterday. Some of you Georgia fans waking up this morning and realize y'all crap don't stink, but it do. You know what I'm saying? But it do. You know, y'all kill me, man, in the off season. You know, school used to be like y'all, man. Tennessee. Tennessee used to be, man, when Tennessee had a good team, boy, they fans was just, you couldn't shut them up. And they got to the point where every year Tennessee back. Tennessee gonna have a good team. Tennessee, boy, look at Tennessee. A bag of hot garbage. Ain't no coming back. But I don't want to talk about Tennessee Vols, but I want to talk about these schools that's running around here acting like they got the same respect that Alabama has. Ain't no school right now that got the same respect that Alabama had. Now, there's some schools got some respect, like schools like Notre Dame. They got that respect like Alabama. But at the Notre Dame problem is, they not in a conference, which is their downfall. That's eating their ass up because they think they bigger than Holy Thou. You know what I'm saying? And they just ain't gonna never get over that hump because they won't get in a conference. And they're gonna always get to the play. If they get to the playoff or get to the anywhere close like that, they get their ass tossed like salad. They do. Notre Dame do. But they finna go to this 12-team playoff system. Notre Dame got no shot. No shot. You know what I'm saying? Until they get in a conference. Then they got a shot. But what kid want to go play for a school like Notre Dame that's not in a conference? Seriously. That's a selling point right there for recruiting. Why go play for a school that won't get in a conference? Enough for Notre Dame. But they are a powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? There's some schools out here that won't respect like Alabama that, just ain't gonna get it until you realize that what it take to be Alabama and how much it goes into being a team like Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, hey, y'all keep your head up. It's the schools benefiting from other schools being down and out. Clemson, one of them. Clemson, let me tell y'all Clemson Tigers something. If Florida State and Miami wasn't down on their bad luck, which is embarrassing, those two schools should be powerhouses every single year, man. The talent surrounding them schools, Bobby Bowden had Florida State rocking. Bobby Bowden should have won more championships than he did at Florida State, to be honest with you. But Jimbo Fisher went down, was at Florida State, won a championship, and then Jimbo Fisher stopped recruiting, getting the athletes that Florida State used to get. Miami situation, they fell off because of probation with all the cheating they did, to have those teams like they had, but if Miami and Florida State ever beat Clemson again, then they'll come back. But until they beat Clemson, they ain't gonna come back. But they're gonna come back. But they're gonna have to beat Clemson. But that's why Clemson is on top right now in the ACC Cracker Barrel weak ass conference. You know what I'm saying? You know how you go to Cracker Barrel, eat them old weak ass biscuits they have. Them biscuits don't even have a taste, don't even have a grip to them. You know what I'm saying? Cracker Barrel got a few good things, but they biscuits weak as hell. That's like that conference, the ACC, weak, and that's why Clemson is the only big dog in the conference. Clemson Tigers. Do listen to what I'm saying. Do you imagine? Can you imagine Clemson Tigers being the big dogs in the ACC with Miami, Hurricane, and Florida State Seminoles? That don't even sound right. But they benefiting from it. They are. They taking advantage of it. So, hats off to Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers. But that's the only reason Clemson done took off. But if them sleeping giants like Miami and Florida State ever wake up, they sleeping giants. If they ever wake up, Clemson is over with. That Cinderella run y'all got going on right now will come to an end quick. But also, out in the Pac-12, USC, a sleeping giant. Sleeping giant. Right now, Oregon and Washington, teams like that is beating up on their ass. That it just, it's mind-boggling to see USC not the program that USC should be. But once again, probation took them down. Probation took us down for a little while. We stumped our toe for a little while. But then we was always been a sleeping giant. And now, the giant is Alabama. But not to say that some of these other schools, like I just named, Michigan, another sleeping giant. I got a lot of respect for the Big Ten because the Big Ten play ball like we do. You know what I'm saying? Rough and tough and bleed and make your nose bleed. You know what I'm saying? That's the Big Ten. But Michigan, it's a shame what Michigan going through. And probation didn't do that to Michigan. Michigan did that to Michigan. It's just embarrassing, And all another thing too, the Big Ten. Not the Big Ten. What they call themselves? The Pac-10 or whatever it is. Oklahoma and Texas. Really and truly, Texas should be a whole lot. Texas is a powerhouse, but Texas, coaching changes and did Texas in. Oklahoma is Oklahoma. Oklahoma's a powerhouse, only in their conference. Oklahoma come outside that conference, they get their ass dusted like a trophy on a trophy shelf. That you leave a trophy on a shelf for a long time, you don't dust it. It'll accumulate dust. Well, that's the way Oklahoma will get. They'll get their ass dusted when they come out their conference. But I don't know, man. These teams like these Johnny-come-latelys, like Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia Bulldogs always been a team that's always had great talent, but they never could get over no hump because they not used to getting over no hump. It ain't never been a hump for them to get over. You know what I'm saying? So now they humping around like a dog do. They humping. Georgia Bulldogs humping now. But what they humping? What hump they going over? Or what they humping? Georgia Bulldogs, man, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Y'all get a grip, man. Get a hold of yourself. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can win y'all side of the bracket. Y'all can win the East. But you know damn well if y'all step your ass over in the West, you getting your nose blooded. You know what I'm saying? So you can hump all you want in the East. You know what I'm saying? What we ought to do, send Auburn over there to the East and let's see who we'll take. And take Missouri and put them in the West. That's what we ought to do. And let y'all hump on Auburn. But Georgia Bulldogs, y'all get a hold of yourself. Y'all are Johnny-come-lately. Clemson, y'all on top, y'all in the ACC, but y'all really and truly are Johnny-come-lately. Y'all ain't never been, y'all ain't never experienced this kind of success y'all having right now. But y'all only got it because a couple teams, Miami and Florida State, is down. Who else are Johnny-come-lately? Who else? Let me think for a minute. Who? There's a few other teams that are not on top of my head, but the powerhouse teams: Ohio State, Alabama, Notre Dame, USC, Miami, Florida State, Michigan, the blue blood teams. Them the blue blood teams. You know, all these, all these other teams, man, they have never had the respect. Even those teams that losing right now is down on their luck, they still got a cachet of respect about themselves. They known for their name. Georgia Bulldogs ain't known for their name. Look, let me tell you about LSU. It just popped in my damn head. A Johnny come lately. LSU was a whooping boy. Always have been, always will be. But LSU, 2 years ago, got a glass slipper stuck up their ass. I hate to say it like that, but that's the truth. A Cinderella glass slipper stuck up their ass. Alabama is on LSU. And the only reason that ESPN and some of y'all are fascinated with LSU is because our coach coached them and brought them from the dead, and made them somebody. All right? But that championship LSU y'all got with Nick Saban, that ain't even y'all's. That's ours. That's our coach. If you look in your Wikipedia book and see Nick Saban holding up the championship trophy for LSU Tigers, he just got on the wrong jersey. That's it. Other than that belongs to us. So Nick Saban really got 7 championships because we claiming that one from y'all LSU Tigers. So back to y'all having a glass slipper up there. So that's what I mean by Johnny come lately teams. LSU are Johnny come lately. And when Johnny came, Johnny had a glass slipper stuck up his ass. Now where Johnny at now? The slipper done flushed down the toilet. And Johnny just being Johnny again. Don't have no glass slipper up the ass no more. So don't be trying to get the same kind of respect and recognition and cachet that Alabama has. I'm telling y'all team, get a grip of yourself. Y'all are Johnny come lately. And y'all a bunch of nobody. Georgia Bulldogs. Roll down tide.